And I don't know what you guys are doing right now. It is 4:23 p.m. I don't know what y'all doing right now, but hey, I'm going fishing, man. Hey, I'm going fishing. I'm getting out on that water. I'm about to throw these poles in this water, man, and see if I can catch me some red snapper, some jack, or some grouper or something, so I can cook it up later so you guys can see. I'm gonna do a catch and cook type thing. But anyway, man, I hope you guys have been following VCC TV, Velvet Couch Chat Television. I really hope you guys been following because we're doing some cool things, man. Like really about to turn up. Jesus, man, that light is crazy. But yeah, we really about to turn up on VCC TV, and the guests that we have coming on VCC TV are awesome, man. We got some of the hottest artists in the city coming through. We got some of the biggest actresses and actors from the city. Like, we're trying to tap into people from the city who are doing things in the city and taking it outside of the city, man. Models, rappers, dancers, actors, whatever, man. Anybody who really putting in work. He using tuna, yeah. Any body who's actually putting in work and transferring that to financial gain and notoriety outside the city, man. We need our city to be brought up. Tampa, Florida, Lutz, Florida, St. Pete, Bradenton, Brandon, Clearwater, Tampa, man. Like, we really trying to do big things. Man, we got all kind of comedians and artists coming out of St. Pete and Tampa, and it's amazing to see everybody blowing up, man. Like TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all that X. Man, we blowing up, you know. And I wanted to talk a little bit about, people was asking me about the studio and how long it took me to build a studio, how expensive was the lighting, what kind of cameras, blah, 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 blah. Well, anyway, man, listen. I've had the studio for a while now, but first and foremost, I don't know where you live or what you got going on, but any open space can be your studio. Any open space. First and foremost, come up with your niche, man. Come up with your color scheme or whatever and make that happen. I don't care if you got to have a red background, blue background, green, black couch, red couch, blue couch, whatever you got. Come up with your color scheme. Come up with what you trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, implement that into your area. Implement that into your studio. So, like, when you ask me how much was the lights and all this stuff, listen, man, I started with one light. I started with one, you know. Now I got a lot of them. I got a lot of lighting because lighting is very important when it comes to filming and when it comes to different people, because you got white people, black people, brown people, in their skin. The light reflects off skin differently, and some people are darker or lighter, so you can add or take away the light depending on who you have on your show. But as for the microphones and stuff, yeah, we have cord mics, but we definitely have wireless mics as well. And I'm also going to get a podcast microphone where I can set it up and have probably 2 or 3 of those, where each guest can have their own mic and stuff like that. But right now, man, we got the cordless mics that people feel comfortable with. Their shirt and it feeds into the phone. And I do a lot of my stuff, man. I got cameras, man. I got GoPros. I got a regular Canon. And I got all kind of video recording devices, but I do a lot of stuff off an Android or off an iPhone, man. Like, I got the newest Android because the newest Android, the picture quality is crazy. The HD and stuff like that, it's crazy. And then, you know, the iPhone, you can't go wrong with the iPhone. But really and truly, man, you don't have to go all in, like, with the expenses when it comes to making a podcast, making a studio. Start one thing at a time, and then it's the comeback story, or the story starting from here and getting to here is the best story. So if you got one light, one spotlight, one light this month, and then 3 months from now you got 2 or 3, that story is amazing. You got something to tell people. So that's what we're going for when it comes to building your own studio. You getting one thing at a time, and if you can afford to get two until you get the studio the way you want it. You want to make sure it's basically it's a representation. Your studio or what you got going on is a representation of you and your work. So when people do come to your studio, you want to make them feel comfortable. You want to make them feel like they're in a place that you really put time into, you put money into, and stuff like that. You don't want to have somebody coming somewhere that's crappy or junky, man. When I thought about my studio, I thought about having my guests come in and be amazed in my sofas or my backdrop or my nameplate or whatever I got. You know, I wanted them to come to my studio and feel like, wow, I haven't been to a studio this clean or this nice in a while. You know, even if people have paid them and they come to my show for free or whatever, I want them to be like, wow, I'll come here anytime because it's very nice, man. It's cozy, it's comfortable, and I feel comfortable speaking and talking here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going for when it comes to studios and stuff like that. You do not have to spend a whole bunch of money at first, but you definitely want to put into your studio as time goes on, you know, because people, if you're going to be having guests or you're going to be podcasting from it, man, you want to feel comfortable and you want to make sure that the presentation is amazing, man. You always got to make sure the presentation is amazing. But anyway, guys, man, I just want to get on and chat with y'all for a minute. About to hit this water. I will definitely get with you guys later. Probably going to have some footage of some of the nice fish I catch, and we'll chat with you guys later. Hey, remember this. If you don't remember anything I ever tell you, know this. Love you.